Hey, I'm the Wandering Newbie. It's time for more Record Keeper. Today, it's that time of the month, we have Crystal Tower. A real Crystal Tower, not like Defend the Espers Crystal Tower, which was weird and silly and easy. Yeah, this is similar to your standard Crystal. Well, it is just your standard Crystal Tower of 3 fights and then 1 souped up fight, all of which we've seen before. All of which, or 3 of which, are from much later Final Fantasies. Whatever. I'm waffling. In my testing, I found this one to actually be pretty easy, but we'll see how that goes down. I've never played Final Fantasy Record Keeper. What's it like? Well, I'll preface it with this. It is 100% one of those gacha games. It is, you are going to get a currency, or you can pay money to do draws for items. Now that said, it's not characters. Characters are free to an extent. They come in events and will generally repeat themselves, and you can get items to get characters as well down the line. This stream will actually give you a good idea of what fights are like, because I'm actually going to be doing some pretty endgame content-y fights. The things that you do the gacha for are weapons, which, you know, will empower you in various fights, but also, if you get the super rare ones, unlock these, like the special abilities for people to use. They're limit breaks, more or less. Combat is sort of ATV-ish. The main grinding of the game comes from... King got a little close there. The main grinding of the game comes from abilities. You grind up orbs to craft abilities to do stuff. Now, these allow you to do things such as, up there, I just use a move on lightning that just pretty much makes her go fast and deal more damage, especially with lightning moves. And every time she uses a lightning move, she goes fast the next turn, so she can keep chaining lightning moves into lightning moves. The boss here is particularly weak to lightning, so that is the strategy that we used. Yes, that is the thing. There was a period of time where your relics and your soul breaks, which are what the limit breaks are called, were the end-all be-all. But the company was nice and decided that that was not a good model for keeping people around, and made abilities much stronger very recently. Move. For instance, other than dollar draws, which are just fun to do on stream, I'm fairly free to play. I've never dropped for like a whole banner's worth of pool and stuff like that. Oh, that is the one thing. Don't pull on don't pull on the beginner banner. It's actually a big trap. This is actually the perfect event to hop in on because you're not going to see any repeating characters. The whole gimmick of Crystal Tower is to use a different characters in every fight. I really didn't talk about the fight too much there, but for me, Death Gaze isn't too hard. Again, you just need to focus on your breaks and everything, and lightning damage, and have a way to heal to that 3k damage that he deals across the party. Oh, and don't put any in the back row. Do not put anybody in the back row because of that death cast, unless you have a runic or something like that. Oh no, this is using the remix music. I hope it doesn't have that audio glitch that we had during this event. A little bit of thinking here. Iris doesn't actually add too much to this team. Legit, the reason that Iris is on this team is for the Haste Dahlia. Yeah, a lot of Record Keeper is learning to make use of what you pull. Which is kind of what Crystal Tower is great for. Because Crystal Tower's whole, like, 4-team limit gimmick. Oh, fuck, yeah. That might be a restart. Well, let's see what happens. I didn't really have too much trouble with this fight. Crystal Tower is all about like making like 4 different teams, so having that gimmick in there is actually pretty cool. God, and yeah, remembering that I brought Enkidu here, but Enkidu doesn't heal slow. It's the only thing that he doesn't heal. Or stop. I don't think he fixes stop either. There it is. Yes. Good. Why is this song fucked up? Only happens for this song. We got tagged with the Confuse, so white win that away. In the process, cure X Death's blindness, so it's a win-win. Alright, next turn he can burst, so that'll fix that problem. Venuskar is oddly not aggressive for an Apocalypse fight. He just kind of chills there. Just like, yeah, I'll get to it eventually. Okay, but we can now begin the festivities. I've finished charging my beams. Yeah, I think that's like 100% true. That is probably one of the big reasons that the community is so good for this game, is because there's no competitiveness. Like, everybody's nice to everyone, because otherwise they're not going to clear fights. Now that my mages are finished channeling and they're ready to deploy their spells. As long as that fucking doesn't... damn it! Fucking of course, right? Oh boy, that is fixed damage, isn't it? We'll be fine. Luckily, my team's strong. Just knock some sense into X-Death. Stop it. Get some help. I'm just a little, like, we went a little slow there because, well, we got to slow, we got to confuse. I am worried about hitting the timer on wall. Oh, thank God. Alright. Both mages should have another break charged. Of course. Rude boy. Well, okay, X-Death doesn't because X-Death got confused. Vayne, please tell me you have a break charge. Oh, thank Christ. Of course, the fucking RNG boy. Oh yeah, because wall's gone. Thankfully, Vayne's still an honorary good boy. Whew, boy, that was a bit rougher than it had any right being. I am Ultima, the true honk boy. So the real problem here is there's a chance that before I get any magic mitigation up other than wall, he can cast flare. And that flare cast can be real fucking nasty. Hey, speaking of the devil. We're fine. Yep, those are going to be the two hardest hits that we take, other than Flare Star, of course. Because as soon as Aiko gets another turn, she is going to use BSB and full party heal. Watch the difference in damage here. That's what breaks do. Don't ignore breaks, kids. Now we've seen this team work against a Magicite, but what if? Something bigger than a Magicite. Focusing energy, huh? Now, emphasize again. Fire resist. Works on Flare Star. Flare Star is actually typed fire. So, keep that in mind. Not too bad. Not too bad with proper resistances on. Also, whoops, I left Rasmo in the back row because, again, I just converted my Magicite team. What a good team. So yes, Riku we want to debuff first because our mages aren't going to be able to maximize on that that mag attack buff for a little bit. So we're gonna hold off on that. We're using Krills, obviously, immediately because it is a Haystaga. The first Crushing Grasp is front row, so do not need to worry about that. So the nice thing is because both of my DPS come from BSBs instead of USBs, though Crushing Grasp will probably remove their Haystaga and I won't be able to refresh it, they will get a Haystaga from their BSBs. And then mattering on, you know, how nice Reigns is with that double casts. We'll see how good our DPS is. A big thing of note here is I didn't bring Protectica, but I brought 2 sources of Shelga. And the reason for that is so that I can, if and when I get dispelled, I can immediately get that Shelga back up because I won't have to rely on only Ovelia getting a turn. Speaking of which, she'll get a turn. Maybe she's not going to get a turn before that. Well, we'll find out. Won't we? Yeah, I think I'm going to eat a full force. Roar, which might actually kill Ovelia. Uh-oh. You know, these are the problems that we deal with. Yep, Griffin pissed. Yeah, and that's the nice thing, is that this Atlas is actually even more scripted than his original version was, because the original version actually lost attacks as the fight went on. The original version was 2 punches, Crushing Grasp, Chain Strike, Roar, and then it lost a punch at 1%, and lost the other punch at another percentage, so that in the last 40%, its rotation was Crushing Grasp, Chain Strike, Roar, which made timing a M-Blink way harder, because you had a 1 enemy turn window to hit that M-Blink. Now, for reference, I have brought Ovelia to this fight because the super that I have on her, aside from being a very nice Medica, is an M-Blink. If I can get that off, I'll either evade a Crushing Grasp, or more than likely, I'll evade a Roar, which is not nothing. Roar deals pretty decent damage, all things considered. So that was the punch there. We will hold Krill at this point. And I think we want to execute it now. Yep, there's Grasp. There goes all of our buffs. And there's Spellbind. Pretty perfect execution there. Now, the other nice thing and why we want to get Reigns off ASAP aside from the fact that he does the good damage, is because Reigns' BSB, if you recall, gives a very nice defensive buff. So that will help with physical attacks that we did not bring Protectica for. Now, finally, after many turns of sitting around and doing nothing, we're ready to DPS. Now, again, this isn't going to block a Crushing Grasp. I don't think I ever will. But this will dodge the second Roar, which is still fairly useful, all things considered. Or third Roar, I guess. And we'll take this chance to slam down a shield using Riku's instant cast. Once the two mages are fully operational, the fight will not last much longer. Because they are in Realm, they are getting ridiculous boosts, and Nabat does put a nice debuff on the boss. There's that good stuff. Now we're going to get hit by Crushing Grasp in a moment here. But with proper timing, I can actually get Heistaga and Shelga back up. Which helps a little bit. Roar is still going to hurt, and this is honestly when people are going to start falling. This is not a perfect team. Not by a long shot. But that's what Enkidu's for. Your companion and mine. Reigns getting fucking stunned out of his instant cast. Now, if worst comes to worst, Krill and Reigns are pretty self-sufficient with their moves of Dire Heal and Dringa. They can stay alive pretty long, but it is tricky. Oh, I did that too early. Damn. I thought I lost track of moves. I could have sworn Roar was next. Oh well. again, we should be in a pretty good place. I mean, all things considered, this helps us dodge the roar. That's not nothing. And that should do it. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. That went way better than my test run. A fucking Atlas strategy where you just eat every crushing grass. Fuck it. Who cares? Just eat them. It's not the boss of you. Ah, look at that. I love that screen. This is probably like one of my favorite screens in all of Record Keeper. Just a very nice, like, yeah, you did it. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, so that's it for January's Crystal Tower. January? It's not even right. Yeah, no, wait. No, fuck, I was right. January. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you. Next month is actually going to be really rough because I believe Shinryu, the one that we had just yesterday, returns as the top of the tower. And the jump start is any hint. It's not going to be fun at all. But until then, I'll see you next time.